Hello everyone and welcome to Pokémon Presents from the 17th of June 2020 with a few announcements ranging from the not really that surprising to the extremely surprising. So we've got all our bases covered here. Right. Okay then.
Hello, I'm Tsunekazu Ishihara from the Pokemon Company.
Hey.
Today...
Also, why is there a dark Pikachu in the background?
Could they be acting at some point?
Is that the shiny variant?
No. Usually a shiny Pikachu is golden yellow.
Today will provide fun experience.
Oh, and in some recent, not reported here news, Gamefreak have been hiring for a few, for quite a few new positions. I think around 20 odd. So maybe at the very least they seem to be taking on board some of the concern that they just don't have enough people on their team.
So we will finally able to learn what Pokemon's leap does.
I don't know, but we can learn how to Pokemon brush our teeth.
Can be a stressful time.
Yeah, basically,
Pokemon
this is
Smile.
Called Pokemon Smile that teaches people how to brush their teeth properly.
Oh, something for the kids. That's so adorable. But kind of weird.
Well, considering how many terrible,
wait. You can catch a Pokemon while brushing your teeth?
Well, it makes sense. It rewards, good actions with, with something. But considering how many bootleg apps on the Apple Store and the Google Store, tend to involve characters having to brush their teeth, and I'm gonna just stop at that because it can get very gross very fast. I can't wait to see the other children's card for life.
So what next? Are we going to have Pokemon Eat, Sleep, Rave, Repeat or something?
So, I'm sorry.
I argue the Magikarp Jump app is one of the most underrated, Pokemon mini spin-off ever. Because it's actually very entertaining for being a premium mobile app.
So, I got it. Pokemon Clean. You have to you have to capture yourself on camera, just hoovering your room.
So,
if you do it enough,
yes, Joe.
So is this game suggesting that a Pokeball fires out of your mouth at the Pokemon? Because that's kind of what it looks like.
Well, it's good for the imagination of a little kid, so yeah.
Hey kids, you can literally spit out a Pokeball to catch a Pokemon.
Also, this is clearly in tandem with Japan's, Japan's government pushing onto giving more, not subliminal message, but giving a propaganda towards families making more children.
It's charming.
It's harmless as well.
Also, a Detective Pikachu amiibo in the background there.
Please take a look at this video.
Can we get a switchboard of that actually?
What, Pokemon brush your teeth?
No.
Oh, a new Pokemon puzzle game.
Pokemon Cafe Mix.
But it's using the head icons from Shuffle.
Fulfill their orders by challenging fun puzzles.
Yeah, those are the icons from Shuffle.
I'd have thought this would be something like a future Professor Layton game would have done. Like, I don't know, Catriel's secret cousin runs a cafe, and the only way customers can get food is if they solve puzzles. If they don't, they get shitty food.
This is closer to Yokai Watch Weeble Wobble.
Yeah, not just that, but actually there was something like that back in 2017 in order to promote the Layton's Mystery Journey. Level 5 did make a Level 5 cafe near E3, basically.
Oh, was it like a crossover of Level 5 IPs there?
No, it was, sorry, not Level 5, Layton Cafe, sorry. Where it was basically kind of like a little cute little original type of promotion where you could go into that cafe and even solve puzzles. So yeah, that actually is a thing. Believe it or not.
Progress in the game, you can expand your cafe space.
You will expand it and dominate the entire region!
I mean, Jova, come on. The Pokemon games have promoted capitalism since the first one. Come on. It's pretty obvious.
Promoted fighting since the first one.
Capitalism through cockfighting, lives. Yes.
It can be on Switch and mobile devices.
But Webs, are you talking about Pokemon aren't supposed to fight? Not that way.
Not like this.
Oh, and it's in Italian too. So
Well,
hold on.
Pokemon games have been constantly at least multi-5 since the first one.
Create a fun cafe with Pokemon.
Pokemon
Also, Peter
Po-
told Pokemon was bad, so clearly it's bad.
Pokemon Red and Blue was actually one of the very first example of a properly, fully quasi-decently localized Italian games.
Wow.
For like the game, or for like the Game Boy.
Yes, ironically enough.
You can start preloading, pre-ordering, and pre-registering
Good
today.
stuff.
Maybe in the future. I'm not really keen on puzzle games. Yeah,
On
I
to
know
the
I'm
next
doing one
title.
for the channel.
It's cute and harmless, I guess.
Okay, what's next? So something for Nintendo Switch and
It's the it's DLC. It's about the DLC for
whoa, a whale lord.
That's a big Wailord.
Now
Oh no, it's Pokemon Snap.
come again.
That's right,
Yep.
ladies and gentlemen.
One console generation later, but Nintendo actually got the message.
Yep, we're getting a sequel to Pokemon Snap.
So can you
And
be a
honestly-
Nintendo actually does listen to people.
This
What a
means, right?
shocker.
Sorry.
You know what this means, right, Webs? Yet another game of Professor Oak being a constant dick to you.
Oh god, does this mean that we also have to be dicks to Pokemon and throw rocks at them again?
For now, we haven't seen the Pastor Balls, only the treats. There you go, like this.
That said though, this game looks pretty beautiful.
With a lot more Pokemon. Like, one of the weaker points of Pokemon, the first Pokemon Snap, is that it was very limited. You got like, what, a third of the Generation 1. But look, just in this trailer, there are so many Pokemon.
Yeah, and it was developed. It's been developed by Bandai Namco.
Under construction.
Namco has been collaborating with Nintendo and the Pokemon Company for a long time. Remember, they're also the guys who made Pokken.
So god, this is gonna be this has been one of the longest waits for a sequel.
New Pokemon Snap original.
So how long we been waiting for the sequel to come?
Too much.
Too
Wow.
much.
Now let me ask. Hey Siri.
We have made several
Also,
changes
Pokemon-
to trainers
Pokemon
when did
Go is still a
Pokemon
thing.
Snap come
from
out?
inside their homes.
Pokemon Snap was published the 21st of March,
Continue to work
1999.
hard to ensure
Whoa,
that players can
so-
enjoy their
Christ,
Thank you,
games.
Sarah.
21 years.
See,
Niantic
so yeah,
has
some more
announced
announcements for
that the
Pokemon
annual
Go,
Pokemon
including
Go
from what I read
Fest
earlier.
which have been
You can
held in
get
many
something
cities
that
around the
you
world.
that a lot of people were thinking that Game Freak were
Digital this
ignoring
year.
in recent games.
So yeah, Pokemon Go.
Even
The
in
app
fact,
that
Made accessible
Yeah,
to
that-
Remember when the world thought that the youth would have died by playing Pokemon Go on the streets?
a certain
Yeah.
Pokemon that is sure to
Instead,
bring
what a
players
shock! It got
victory
more people to
also
exercise
continuing
better.
this year. We hope you look forward
Like
to it.
like Johnny.
There's one more thing I would like to show you for Pokemon Go.
Oh.
A street.
You can take over the world.
Oh, again, this is the beginning of Promare. Before developing their fire powers.
Wait a minute, Mega Evolution? Well, I'll be damned. They brought back Mega Evolution.
For a mobile game.
Mega Evolution is coming to Pokemon Go.
I found it more ironic that they reintroduced Mega Evolution first for Pokemon Go and not for Pokemon Gen 8.
Pokemon Go's unique gameplay.
Which is weird because it was in Gen 7. Albeit
It
mainly
made
for the
sense to
post-game.
combine it with the Ultra moves, the Z moves, sorry.
Moving on to our next title.
So now we're getting the
Announced
news
the
of
first part of
DLC.
the expansion pass for Pokemon Sword
The
and
first
Pokemon Shield, the
pack.
Isle of
So
Armor.
what
Now,
more?
there've been
Launches today
There's been
and will
reports
grow the game's
recently
world
that
and
some
bring new
people
adventures to players.
bought the wrong DLC versions for their
I
game.
imagine that many of you have already
Ah,
downloaded it,
yeah,
but
but
even for those who have not
Now,
done so yet,
okay,
you
I'm just
all
gonna say
enjoy
this
your
right now. I
adventures
mean, it
in
even
new
says it
areas
on
of
the
the
box
Galar
for Pokemon games.
To celebrate the launch,
Yeah,
we have a
I mean,
few
you should
plans.
at least read what game the DLC belongs to before buying it.
Yeah, at that point, it's not even a matter of doing a quick Google search. It's literally on the back of the box or in the digital manual if you want.
Yeah,
to
there's a description like right there somewhere.
Ooh, a new legendary?
But Shiroi, do I really need to read?
It's
Yes.
not Game Freak's fault you can't read.
That's a
Hey,
big
I do it. What's your excuse?
So, but what about of us as illiterate folk?
Featuring the mythical Pokemon
That doesn't
Why
apply.
are you even here?
If 1 million trainers defeat Zenora in max raid battles, then we can get a shiny one. And I still don't have the game yet, shit.
Well, Dwibs, you can buy the game and help the cause.
I hope you team up with your friends and family.
This is actually a very common event tactic that a lot of, for example, freemium mobile game uses, like the raid boss fight. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I saw that image earlier.
Okay, I'm using this as the thumbnail, why not?
Yeah,
I'll get it at some point. It's just, I haven't been able to go out a lot of places and get a physical copy.
I hope you enjoyed it.
Yeah, remember, Dweebs, according to Kadikarus, the world is turning to bricks,
That's all
so...
for today's episode.
Well, here in Britain, the world's slightly
There's
less
another
bricky.
big project we're working
Which
on,
is ironic
but I
because
still-
most of
that's
your
the
houses
thing,
are made of bricks.
That's the thing, the Pokemon Company is not done. Apparently we're having a new announcement, like, next week.
Oh boy, an announcement of an announcement. That usually means
Why
something
couldn't...
big.
That makes the question, what is so important and big when you couldn't condense into
A lot
all
of
these
people
videos?
Maybe
Maybe we're getting a Nintendo Direct for it, or is it just dropping it? I don't know.
There's some speculation that they might be making a Let's Go Johto game or something.
That's fine, Dave, but even so, like, you want to dedicate a separate video entirely on that?
Maybe it's
Like,
that
really
big or they
weird.
didn't want it to overshadow the rest of the stuff shown here.
Anyway, final thoughts.
Like I was saying, I liked it, you know. The smartphone is a nice way to get kids to brush their teeth more. Pokemon,
The cafe.
Pokemon Cafe, that looks interesting. Maybe not my speed, but interesting. I think what was ironically the biggest surprise here was the 21-year awaited sequel to Pokemon Snap. Like, and I gotta say, that game looks flipping gorgeous. Also, unlike the original Pokemon Snap, the Pokemon are more on model now, thank God.
The ironic thing, Joe, is that we still don't know we ever release a proper release of Pokemon Sleep, and that was announced last year.
Who knows at this point? But yeah, again, Pokemon Snap, that sequel's looking great. Well, we got to look at the DLC. We kind of already got a good look at that. That said, I'm looking forward to seeing what that new big announcement must be for next week. So overall, good showing there. Next.
As for me, yeah, I enjoyed it. You know, it was short, but it was very snappy, and there were quite a few good announcements, especially the new Pokemon Snap. Okay, let me make this clear. As I, like a lot of other people, didn't have an N64, I didn't play the original game. But hey,
was in the playthrough though.
maybe with this new, I said I haven't played it. I have seen it, I just haven't played it. But maybe because of this new, because of the new coat of paint it'll be having. Plus, the fact that it's got competent developers at Bamco behind it, it should be it should be fun. As for the
one thing you could do is maybe re-release the original while you're at it. So just saying.
Maybe they will.
Well, I know, Pedro. Considering the Switch's barren comparative.
Yeah, the Switch eShop is struggling already to get NES and Super Nintendo titles. You actually have a point to the problem is that Nintendo is low as molasses in updating. So who knows?
Or they just plan on not doing it at all.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there, but I digress. So yeah, overall, this was a very short but sweet little presentation, because it's not called a direct. So next,
Pedro.
For me, yeah, as you guys know, I tend to prefer the Pokemon spin-offs over the main games because I really like how they try a lot of different things. And so I actually still have a soft spot for the original Pokemon Snap. It's a very short and simple game, but I thought it was a pretty interesting idea. And like I said, it's still, I still have a lot of laughs reading Professor Oak's evaluations of
Oh God, yeah.
Because he's such a fucking dick. Basically, Shiro, to give you an idea, sometimes you can take the best looking picture ever, and Professor Oak will still call it trash just because you didn't, just because it's not in the right center of the frame.
Apparently, Professor Oak turns into Enrique Bresson for the game.
So it would seem.
So basically, so I have to ask, who's gonna be grading our pictures in this game? I'm guessing, of course, the new Professor of Sword and Shield, maybe.
Potentially, but one thing that the Pokemon Company has done in these recent times is to give you like an exclusive game professor just for all the spin-off, an assistant. So I do wonder if they're gonna do something similar to it. Maybe even the original Snap, because as we saw from the snippet of the trailer, your player character is not Snap, it's someone else.
Todd, his name was actually Todd.
I got it. Maybe the guy grading your photos will be Todd.
Maybe. Not really. That would be a bit too clever for Nintendo. Usually not caring about continuity like that. But especially Game Freak. But anyway, basically, the Snap was the name 4Kids gave him because 4Kids thinks they know better. That was a highlight for me. I don't really care about Pokemon Sleep. It looks like it's fine for what it is, I guess. Whatever. DLC for Sun and Shield, that looks fine, I guess, but not my thing. What else did it? Yeah, that's basically it, really. I don't really have... I don't really care about Pokemon Go. So basically the only real highlight for me here is the Pokemon Snap sequel, really. So I'm looking forward to that, to seeing how that turns out.
Alright, Shiro.
That was just a lot of cute things happening. It was a good presentation. Pokemon Snap looks beautiful, like Chova said, and that's it, really. Not much to really say about any of this, so...
Alright, I'll go on then. This is fine. The Pokemon Smile app is, like I said, mostly aimed to, say, see, your kids can also enjoy mundane things and having them Pokemon themed. The Pokemon Cafe is traditional mobile game. I've seen a couple of apps similar to that. It's clearly clear that the Pokemon Company and Nintendo wants to tap into that. Although, as we've said, it's also available for the Switch, similar to another Pokemon mobile game that they released a bit ago. I forgot exactly what it's called. The one with the cubes. I forgot what it's called. Pokemon Snap is the real highlight. I already mentioned all I needed to. The only thing I can add is, once I meet you, I'm looking forward to what the game will be. The original, Pokemon won't get much for Pokemon Go, but like I said, I find it ironic that Mega Evolutions arrived there before Gen 8. And as for the DLC of Gen 8, I already said what I needed to the last time. It's fine, and it's nice when Nintendo is tapping into the DLC practices like this. But there's also the fact that there's the clear suspicion that Game Freak basically just chopped it not part of the game, but part of the Pokemon National Dex, to repurpose it deliberately as DLC for future use. Not so much locations, but the idea of chopping away part of the Pokemon roster and just relegate it in the future. But still, we'll see how this turns out. Alright, in that case, we'll see you for the event next week, I guess.
See you then.
Yep.
See ya.